Welcome to Study Loop.
Okay, guys, so this is chapter 22, problem 8. In this question, we're given this table that is the value of watching a movie to each of these 5 roommates. And it's saying buying a DVD then costs $15, but it's split evenly, so it's $3 per movie. And this first part's asking us which number of movies maximizes total surplus. And again, our surplus is just the benefit one gets out of an item minus the cost of that item. So for the first film, we see that Quentin values it at $14, but only costs him $3, so he gets 11. Similarly, Spike, it's worth 7. Ridley, surplus of 5, surplus of 1, and a surplus of -1, and that equals 23. And so basically, we're going to maximize surplus when the marginal surplus is 0. So continuing down, second is worth, the surplus is going to be 9 for Quentin, it's going to be 5 for Spike, it's 1 for Martin, it's -1, sorry, 1 for Ridley, -1 for Martin, and -3 for Steven, and that is still a total surplus for the second of 11. The third is 7 plus 3 -1 -3 -3 still results in surplus of 3. And so then for the fourth, we have 3 -1 -3 -3 -3, which we now see is -7, which is negative. And so surplus is going to be maximized at the third movie, which means that is the efficient number of movies to watch. The second part of the question then asks us what each roommate's preferred number of movies is. And so that's just going to be decreasing. You can see from the first table, Quentin preferred 4, Spike preferred 3, Ridley preferred 2, Martin preferred 1, and then Steven preferred 0. The third part is then saying what's the preference of the median roommate. So the median, right, the mean is the average, the median is the middle, and the mode is the most often. And so the median roommate is going to be the one that if you lined all of them up in a row like we just did in the previous question, it's going to be the one in the middle. And so the middle one is Ridley, who preferred 2 movies. The next part then asks us what will be the result of a majority rule on the efficient outcome or the median outcome, and then who would each of the roommates vote for. So Quentin would vote, he prefers 4 movies over 2 movies, so he would vote for the efficient because that's the closest to what he would want, because the efficient is 3, he wants 4. Spike would also vote for the efficient because Spike wants 3 and the efficient is 3. Ridley would vote for the median because he is the median and 2 is less than 3. Martin would vote for the median because he prefers 1. The median is 3, so 2 is closer to what he wants. And again, Steven would vote for the median because he prefers 0, and the median of 2 is closer to what he would prefer than the efficient outcome is. And so then the median vote would win. The next part then asks if any of the roommates propose a different voting strategy, would the results differ from the previous question? The answer is no, and this is because we can see this in the median voter theorem, which basically just says that in any majority rule, you're going to get the result of the median voter. And then the very last part of the question asks, will majority rule result in the efficient or the surplus maximizing outcome? And that answer again is no. And we saw that in parts A and D of this question, where the efficient and the surplus maximizing outcome was 3, but our voting results in an outcome of 2. So this was chapter 20.